Hello and welcome to On Point Kentucky Oaks edition. I'm James Scully, joined by Vance Hanson, and we have a 14-horse field in today's Kentucky Oaks, led by Monomoy Girl and Midnight Bisou. Vance, what are your thoughts on the Oaks?
I think Midnight Bisou is the filly to beat in this particular race. However, my top pick is Eskimo Kisses for Ken McPeak. She's peaking at the right time, so to speak. Big stretch runs in the Fairgrounds Oaks, and the Ashland last time she was at a pace disadvantage against Monomoy Girl. So with the additional distance today, with some extra pace, I think she might get the pull off the upset.
Yeah, Vance and I are on the same horse. I also like Eskimo Kisses for the exact same reasons that Vance mentioned. She broke her maiden 3 or 4 starts ago, and she's just progressed every single race. I think she's set to take another step forward with a big performance. I picked Midnight Bisou second, but I've got Wonder Cadeau third. I wouldn't mind to see a little chaos. I also use Coach Rocks probably in some exotic bets, so I definitely think it's a very contentious race. On today's undercard, it's a real treat for fans. We've got last year's Kentucky Derby winner Always Dreamin' and last year's Kentucky Oaks winner Abel Tasman are coming back in stake races. And Vance, let's just start, before we get to those big races, let's start with the 8 bells, go over some of your picks.
Mia Mischief, I think, is going to have a perfect trip in the 8 bells. There's a lot of speed in there. Amy's Challenge foremost, but she showed last time at Oaklawn that she can just stalk a little bit off the pace, and I think that's going to propel her to victory here.
Vance and I are on the same page again. I like Mia Mischief, stalk and pounce type trip. Turning our attention to the Twin Spires Turf Sprint. Vance, you're picking that race?
I'm going to take another stab at Will Call. I bet him in the Shakertown at Keeneland last time. He ran horribly in that particular race after a couple strong efforts at Fairgrounds. Maybe the soft turf wasn't to his liking. I'm going to bet him back. Brad Cox, hometown boy.
I'm on Bouchero, comes off a good second in that Shakertown at Keeneland. He's in good form. I like his chances today. All right, so we'll start with the Grade 1 La Troyenne. Abel Tasman tops the field. Who do you like in the La Troyenne?
Abel Tasman. She's the class of the field, and I think Bob Baffert has her primed to run her best today, even though it's her first start of the year.
Yeah, I mean, she's very imposing force, but I wound up picking her second, and I wound up giving a slight edge to Salty. I expect her to get a good trip. I like her recent efforts. I think that she can take another step forward, so I'm looking for a little bit of an upset, but definitely respect Abel Tasman's chances. Ali Sheba Stakes with Always Dreaming in it.
Yeah, Always Dreaming looks to have a pace advantage in here. Went pretty much was on the pace all the way to win the Kentucky Derby last year, although I wasn't a fan of his prep race at Gulfstream Park. I'm going to go with the Chad Brown horses.
Backyard Heaven.
Backyard Heaven. Won 2 of 3 starts, really fast allowance, won at Aqueduct last time, and going with him for the upset to stalk and pounce to the win.
Hey, I'm going to tip my hat and cheer for Kaplot Always Dreaming if he wins, but I am a little bit concerned about that last prep race. Haven't seen the same, I didn't think it was the same horse we saw last year coming into the Derby, and I'm going to go with Backyard Heaven as well. I think he's a really up-and-coming type. I like horses in good form, stepping up class that fit based on Bristnet's speed ratings, and Backyard Heaven definitely does. All right, let's get out of here, Vance, with some thoughts. A quick thought on tomorrow's Kentucky Derby.
I'm going with the favorite for only the 3rd time this century. Justify looks like a very special colt, the way he's looked, the way he's run so far in California. I picked Bodemeister a few years ago, so that just kind of proves the Apollo curse is not a huge factor in my thinking. I think he potentially will be the best horse at the end of the year. Whether he will be tomorrow is a different matter, but I'm going to go with Justify.
I'm not just naturally against Apollo curse horses, unraced 2-year-olds. I'm just a little bit concerned about Justify's races. He's had real easy races, never had to deal with any kind of horse on his outside. Still, I won't be surprised to see him win, but I'm going to go with Mendelssohn in the Kentucky Derby. I loved his dirt debut last time. I think he has more to offer, so I'm going to give Mendelssohn top billing in the 144th edition of the Kentucky Derby. Thank you so much, and best of luck, everyone.